Hey, Crossway family. Pastor Chris here. Just wanted to take a moment and echo what Pastor Matt has been talking about, what he's been sharing his heart in the last couple of devotionals and updates. We as pastors miss you greatly, and we hate this time. We don't like this time at all. We are called to shepherd, and we need to have interaction with people, and to be secluded to our homes and separated from people. We don't like it at all. We are struggling with it, but we are fighting the good fight, and we're trying to persevere. And some of those ways we've been racking our brains, really trying to figure out platforms that we can use to help the body feel connected, to help us feel as if the community that makes up Crossway Chapel Wilmington is still healthy and vibrant and good. And so we're going to continue to use some of the platforms that we have historically used: text and email and Facebook. We have most recently started using YouTube, where Pastor Matt has posted the devotional messages and any kind of updates we're going to post there. So if you go to YouTube and you search Crossway Chapel Wilmington, you're going to find the black and white logo, and you can click on that, subscribe to that channel, and you'll be updated. And what we're going to do on YouTube is starting on Sunday at 10 a.m., we're going to start live streaming a modified form of a service for us to worship together. It's going to be hard. These days and these weeks, as we're in this chaotic time, they all kind of run together. And so we really want to do battle. Men, you need to do battle with your flesh to preserve those times and those days for Sabbath and for rest, and pull your family and your loved ones in and worship God together. And so we want to do that live. We want to do that on Sundays at 10 a.m. And so we will be posting that live stream on YouTube. So if you go and join, you subscribe to our YouTube page, then you will be able to get those updates and be a part of that. The last thing that we're going to use as far as a virtual platform, we're going to use Zoom, which is a video conferencing. We use it from time to time to conference with each other, using it more these days. But on Thursdays, we have our elder meetings, and we go through shepherding situations. We study together, we pray together, and we spend time evaluating ministry and sermons and all the business that we as pastors are called to take care of. We take care of it on Thursday afternoons. Prior to our meetings, though, we spend time in prayer. We pray for you. We pray for each other as pastors. We pray for our wives and our families, and for those that we're trying to reach with the gospel. We're trying to share the love of Christ with those that don't know Jesus in our communities and our circles of influence. And so we want to invite you into that. We don't want to just pray for you all the time, but we want to pray with you. And so in this time where we can't be together, we want to use this platform. You'll get a link where you can follow that link and be a part on Thursdays at noon with us as pastors praying together. And so we're going to spend some amount of time together praying, and we'll use that on Thursdays at noon. So look for that link. It'll be coming to you, and just follow the directions. Any questions, please reach out to us, email us, call us, text us, and we'll get you hooked up on how to be a part of that. The last thing I wanted to share is I was reading Psalm 34 this morning, and I was encouraged by the words there in reflection, in thoughts of where we're at as a society and culture. And so I wanted to share it with you. It says, Psalm 34, verse 18, "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit." We can feel at this time that we are isolated from everyone, and that can include God. We can feel like during this chaotic time, we're all alone. And the weight of everything that we hear and the weight of what we see on the internet and on TV and the news is going crazy, and you're hearing all these numbers, that we are isolated and alone. And it can begin to crush our spirit, crush our attitudes. And in that word crushed in verse 18, it says to a powder. It speaks of being contrite in spirit, at the brokenness down to a powder. And so the weight of what we're feeling can make you feel as if that's what's taking place with you. But be encouraged, friends, be encouraged, people, that the Lord is near to those that are brokenhearted, and He saves the crushed in spirit. We can take refuge. We can find security and safety in him. But not just for security for now, for these times, not just as we're quarantined or as we're isolated, but for eternity. So it's in the finished work of Christ on the cross, conquering the grave and satisfying the righteous demands of a good and gracious God, that we find shelter. So may our faith be bolstered and supported today because of what Christ has done on our behalf. Listen, as one of your pastors, as part of the pastoral team, I will speak on behalf of the pastoral team and say, we love you. We miss you greatly. We're praying for you, and we look forward to the days ahead when we can again be together in person, making much of the name of God together in our homes, in our cities, and around the world. We love you guys. Praying for you.